Hey everyone, and welcome to Chapters and Chats. I'm Rebecca, and I'm really excited to dig into this book because of how much it explores human nature, and I'm curious to see how the characters evolve.
I am Axel, exploring books that really make you think, and the picture of the Dorian Gray seems like it's going to be one of those.
Hi everyone, I'm Aldo. I like stories that show the darker side of the human nature, so I'm really looking forward to discussing this book with all of you.
I am Jimena and love how this book dives into personal identity and choices that shape us.
And I'm Pedro. This book examines the consequences of people's action, and I'm really curious to see the characters change throughout the story.
In the first chapter, we meet Basil, who is a painter. He was painting a picture of Dorian Gray. Basil is captivated by Dorian's beauty, and he is hesitant to even show the portrait he made to anyone else, especially his friend Lord Henry. Lord Henry takes an interest in Dorian as soon as he meets him, and with a short but profound conversation, Dorian finds himself under the influence of Lord Henry.
As Shepherd too, Dorian meets and girls Kelly Sylvie and falls in love with her. Sylvie is a young actress, and she is very beautiful. When she meets Dorian, she instantly falls for him and gives him the cute nickname Princess Charming. Although her family is not overboard with the married Dorian, especially Jim, her brother how dares them to kill him if he ever hurt her. But she doesn't care because she loves him.
So far, I find the book quite intriguing. Lord Henry's influence on Dorian is so strong, making this story even more captivating. I would definitely recommend it to some who enjoy exploring themes of self-destruction and identity.
Not for me then, in my opinion, this book is very common, because so far nothing interesting has happened for me, which, in a way, makes it another book. However, I must recognize that the characters are very well presented. I find the characters much more interesting than the history itself.
I think that in the next chapter we'll see more of Dorian's life. I want to know what happened in the next character.
What stands out to me is how Basil seems so protective of Dorian, almost like he's hiding something deeper. I'm curious to see how their relationship will develop now that Dorian likes Sybil.
What I liked was that in Shepherd 2, Dorian clearly falls for than how she truly is. There's fascinating to see how easily he is influenced. I think he's just so settling. I recommend this book to anyone interested in how quickly emotion can change.
I think that in the next chapter we'll see more of Dorian's life. I want to know what happened in the next character.
Hmm, I think Dorian will start making decisions that reflect the influences of long Henry. Since we was cute strength by his influence.
I can't agree with Jimena, but at some point I feel like Dorian might start questioning whether it's all worth it or not. I would.
I think we will see the romantic part of Dorian since he met Sybil. I can't help but think how he's going to change in the next chapters.
Me too. I'm looking forward to seeing Sybil in the next chapters. Maybe she will help Dorian too. See his inner beauty.
For me, it looks like Lord Henry is encouraging Dorian to take easy way out, to live for the moment without thinking about long the term effects, and that's something a lot of people still to do today.
It's crazy how much pressure we feel to look a certain way, especially in today's society. People are constantly comparing themselves to others, and sometimes it feels like we forget what really matters.
It really is a superficial word, so people will focus on the outside rather than on the inside.
I totally agree with Becca. I think Dorian's ambition with his beauty reflects a lot of modern issues. We see a lot of focus on appearance social media and how people see the world is linked to how they look and how others perceive them.
I think it's interesting because in a way, Dorian's stories is a warning about living for external validation. It reminds me of how easily people can get caught up of pursuit of something like beauty or success.
I am deeply intrigued by where this is going. I am very curious. BC Dorian's relationship with Sylvie. Are they going to be complete or stay as friends? Who knows?
I agree, and I'm excited to see how Dorian's journey unfolds. I think that we start to see some real gossip and more drama in the next characters.
Yeah, I feel we're just scratching the surface of who characters really are. I can't wait to see what happens next.
For sure, next time we will discuss chapters 3 and 4, and we will talk about how Dorian starts to change even more and the impact it has on his future relationships.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch you next time.